In this lab, we're going to be taking a look at Hess's law. And to do that, we're going to be using the ChemCollective virtual lab called Heats of Reaction, Hess's Law. Now, the purpose of this lab is to measure how much heat energy is released during 3 different chemical reactions involving sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. We're going to carefully record temperature changes using a simple calorimeter, which is a foam cup, and we're going to calculate the enthalpy change for each reaction. Now, the key goal of the experiment is to test Hess's law, which states that the total energy change in a chemical reaction is the same no matter how the reaction happens. So in other words, when a reaction takes place in one step or in several steps, the overall energy released or absorbed should be equal. Now, there's going to be 3 different components to the lab. In reaction number 1, we're going to measure the heat released when solid sodium hydroxide dissolves in water. In reaction number 2, we're going to measure the heat released when sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid react in solution. And in reaction number 3, we're going to measure the heat released when solid sodium hydroxide reacts directly with hydrochloric acid. You're going to compare the results by adding up the enthalpy changes from the first 2 reactions, reaction 1 and reaction 2, and checking if they match the third reaction or reaction number 3. This is going to demonstrate that energy is conserved, and it's going to support Hess's law. Finally, we're going to calculate the percent difference to see how close your experimental results are, and any differences will help you understand sources of error such as heat loss or some measurement limitations. So carefully read the steps below, follow the instructions for each of the parts, and if you have any questions, please contact me in private discussions.